Now, either the NCAA just ain't good at their job, or they just ain't never tried to get nothing right. Because they usually get things right like never. First of all, you a billion-dollar industry that don't pay your workers. Hell, that sounds like a situation we just got past. And that's just a little too much deja vu for me. And as if that wasn't enough, here you come with these Rich Paul rules. So now any agent wanting to represent a kid who just thinking about testing the water of the NBA draft needs to have a National Basketball Players Association certification for at least 3 consecutive years, has to have professional liability insurance, and has to complete an in-person exam in Indianapolis. Oh, and they have to have a bachelor's degree. Why do I need to have a bachelor's degree to go talk to some kids about leaving school without one? So basically, these kids is already making you money and not getting a dime in return, but now you want to tell them who they allowed to talk to if they decide they want to leave? And you got their best interests at heart? Sounds a bit fraudulent. And why did the NCAA make this rule just for basketball? I mean, ain't that where all the brothers at? They need to be making rules to make things better for their players. These kids going out here making them billions of dollars, and they can't even afford to pay their own cell phone bill. And not only that, they ain't even allowed to have a job. The NCAA is the grimiest organization on the planet. I don't even know how it's legal for them to be in operation. You got these kids running up and down the court sweating and risking injuries for free. It should be no reason why the people working at the concession stands should be making more money than the people that you came to see. That don't even make sense. They ain't doing nothing but pimping these kids. Then make it so bad, they ain't even saying, hey, you need this type of degree or that type of degree. Because it ain't no degree in sports agency. They just saying you need a degree because they scared of Rich Paul. Let's just keep it 100. Rich Paul is changing the game, and they scared. These new rules they just came up with ain't no different than the Jim Crow rules. Back in Jim Crow, they never told black folks you couldn't vote. But what they did say is, oh, you can vote. You just got past this literacy test. Even though for the last 200 years, you wasn't even allowed to learn how to read. Who looks at an agent who's doing exceptionally well? Matter of fact, not just exceptionally well, but changing the game. Who looks at an agent like that and says, you know what? Agents need degrees. A hater, that's who. Or somebody that's used to cracking the whip and now they scared they're about to lose control. At the end of the day, we don't need the NCAA. All the NCAA is an organization that's in the way of a bunch of kids that are on the way.